Rivers crisis. PDP mocks Wike, declare Fubara their hero. Now to the news in full. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) chapter in Rivers State has taken aim at Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister Nyesom Wike for his recent rant on the state's just-ended local government poll. According to an edoonline.ng, Wike stated his displeasure with Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara's decision to hold the poll on Saturday in violation of a court ruling during a Channels TV interview on Thursday. Remember that in a ruling, Justice Peter Lefu of the Federal High Court in Abuja ruled that the Rivers State Independent Election Commission, or RSIEC, had broken the law by failing to publish the required 90-day notice period to announce the election date, because Justice Lefu is working for you. He's working for you, because why would he say that election should not hold when the Supreme Court already gave a go-ahead? Justice Peter Lefu has been bought by you. So all those ones are doing is because it did not favor you. You did not win. Fubara made sure that the election took place, which is a right thing because that is what Supreme Court gave the order for. The voter registration could not be released to RSIEC for the elections administration by the Independent National Electoral Commission per the court ruling. Additionally, Justice Lefu disallowed the Department of State Services, or DSS, and the Inspector General of Police from handling poll security. The ruling came after the state chapter of the APC filed a lawsuit against the court criticizing RSIEC's decision to reschedule the poll to October 5. Governor Fubara ordered that the election be held on Saturday anyway because he's the Chief Security Officer of Rivers State. He is the governor, so he has the right to say that the election will take place. When you were the president too, you can do and undo. Anything you say stands. Anything Wike says should happen would happen. When you were the governor, for 8 years you were ruling the way you wanted and nobody was there to check your assets and balances. So if Fubara also says the same thing and says the election must hold, well, he is the governor and he has every right to say that. In 22 of the state's 23 LGAs, the governor's supporters who ran for chairmanship on the platform of the Action People's Party, or APP, prevailed. That is because PDP refused to participate. If they had participated, maybe PDP would have won against APP, but you guys refused to participate, and that is what you got. The state has documented numerous violent altercations between Wike and Fubara supporters during the poll. Arsonists who are said to be Wike supporter set fire to the Wike local government secretariat on Monday. All this because you did not win, or all this because the president did not obey the court order that makes you think that you can say that the election should not take place. Following actions by certain political thugs to deny the freshly elected council leaders access to their office, there were gunfire at a few other secretariats. In his initial public response to the dispute, Wike charged Fubara with undermining Nigerian democracy by disobeying the court ruling. The former governor also said that Fubara's action in ousting Honorable Martin Amahule as Speaker of the House of Assembly was the catalyst for the never-ending turmoil. But the state's PDP quickly intervened, telling the minister and his backers to file a lawsuit if they were unhappy with the election results. And that is what everybody has been telling him. If you are not okay with the result of the election, go to court. You don't have to send arsonists. You don't have to destroy your state because you did not win. If you are not okay with the results, go to the court. Sidney Barra, the PDP publicity secretary in Rivers State, questioned why people who had been enthusiastically advocating for the election were now opposed to it in an exclusive interview with Newsman. He said, "We are aware that no court judgment can stop an electoral process." Exactly. What we know is that if you are not okay with the election, you can approach the court after it is conducted, so they should go to court. Let me take Nigerians back. Conducting the local government election was one of the items on the presidential peaceful proclamation made by President Bola Tinubu in 2023. There, Wike and his supporters have been willing to see the election conducted. At one point, they even instructed the assembly that if Fubara refuses to conduct the election, he should be impeached. It is not surprising that when the RSIEC drew out the timetable for the election, they are now doing everything possible to stop it. Because they are enemy of progress, they just want to keep frustrating Fubara, and God will not allow them. This is where the conversation should start from, and not whether there was a court judgment or not. In fact, it got to a point where the assembly allocated the tenure of the previous LG chairman, and that was the first of its kind in the history of Nigerian democracy. Now the governor said he is ready for the election, and the same people are now speaking from the other side of their mouth, saying the election should not be held. Where has Governor Fubara gone wrong? The Supreme Court has given judgment prohibiting caretaker committees and said every state should have elected LG chairman, and they have a time frame of 90 days or else the state will not get allocation. So what has Fubara done wrong in listening to Supreme Court judgment? Supreme Court, as far as I'm concerned, as far as everybody knows, is higher than any other court in Nigeria. So why won't he obey? He obeyed the Supreme Court. He has not done anything wrong. Governor Fubara is just being obedient to the Supreme Court judgment. Anyone who wants to truncate the process does not mean well for Rivers State. Sidney Bara described Fubara as a hero, stressing that he will continue to be our hero for standing firm to ensure that democracy stands in Rivers State. Innocent people were killed in cold blood, all in a bid to frustrate the electoral process. The truth is that they came later because Rivers people have decided to move on with Fubara. That is it. When people say enough is enough, when they've said, oh, we don't want this person anymore, they will do everything to make sure that you don't get an opportunity again in Rivers State. And that is what the people of Rivers State did. They were like, okay, this is the person we support, this is the person we want, and everything that he says, we are going to stand by him, we are going to support our governor. And that is just it. Fubara is a good person. That is why he's getting the support from the people of Rivers State. Scalisto Chinedu says, they think they are smart. All this while, you have been shouting on stage that you will teach them how to play politics, praying for elections to come today, tomorrow. Now, you couldn't play the politics again. The election has finally come, and you don't want it anymore. You were just hoping on those corrupt judges to scale through as you always do. And this time around, God said, no, enough is enough. And that is it. It took him by a surprise. It took him as a shocker that Fubara could go ahead with the election without obeying the court order. And that is just it. You can't be in power forever. Things cannot continue to go your way forever. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.